So having completed an entire hour of self-defense training, we are moving on to the next thing, which is cage fights. Begin. Okay, before this gets out of hand, let's go back to the beginning and explain what's happening. So every month we do a Mighty Challenge with our family where we get out and we try something new together. Sometimes it's learning or building something or exploring a new place. And for the month of November, our Mighty Challenge was a crash course in self-defense. So we signed up for a seminar at a Krav Maga studio. And today we went there and we learned about situational awareness and some basic strikes like punches and kicks and all those good things. And that's what this video is going to be about. We'll show you what we learned as well as some of the thoughts that the instructors shared with us that we thought were really helpful for families and kids who are thinking about just staying safe in the world. So go ahead and follow along with us, and if this looks interesting to you, get out and try it for yourself. This seminar focused on a basic introduction to self-defense. We had some young kids with us, so the instructor kept things really simple. Keep going, keep going. We started with some good warm-ups to get everybody moving. Next, we moved on to learn about being aware of our surroundings.
Krav Maga talks about situational awareness. You need to know everything around you.
So Tuki had all the kids watch while the parents acted out some scenes. We may have gotten just a little bit carried away here.
What did you see?
The goal was to have the kids learn to pay attention to details that they had to repeat back from memory. This not only highlighted that there are bad people out there they should be aware of, but if they see something off, they should pay close attention. But let's leave the class there for a moment and step outside to talk to Bill, one of the instructors at Krav Maga Forge.
Hi, I'm Bill Reed. This is Krav Maga Forge, Holly Springs. My wife, Tuki, founded Krav Maga Forge in 2014, and I think she's taught over 8,000 classes. I started training Krav Maga back in 2007 after I'd been training another martial art for about 20 years. I decided I wanted to help share what I've learned over the years and took an instructor course, got certified by our Israeli master, and started teaching Krav Maga here and in Snellville.
Back in class, we'd moved on to some more kinetic drills, including using obstacles to get away from an attacker and how to punch.
Using this part of your hand. Don't punch like this. You will hurt your finger. When you strike, strike. Got it?
Keep punching, punch, 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 punch.
Curl your toes back. You're stabbing. See that? I want you to stab the bag with the ball of your foot. You guys got it? You're kicking. One leg forward, one leg back. Or you can put it together and you can kick.
Kick it, try. Keep kicking, kick it. So some of the things we did may seem random if you don't have context, but everything fits under the principles of Krav Maga. Let's go back to Bill to understand more about that.
We're not a martial art, we're a self-defense system, so we really think about self-defense. One of the things we emphasize is our goal is to go home safe. So I'll do whatever it takes. There are no rules in Krav Maga, but that's my objective. My objective is to get away from the threat and the dangerous situation. And if that means I have to use force to thwart violence, then that's what I'm going to do. But if I can make a judgment call and avoid it and go home, or I can disengage quickly and escape, that's going to be my preferred action. One of the most important things that we try and teach people here is to not allow yourself to become a victim. All right? And that's why we train under stressful conditions sometimes. It's a very natural reaction to freeze when confronted with a threat or danger. We want to train ourselves to overcome being paralyzed by fear. One of the things that we teach from the very first class, and it's one of the principles of Krav Maga, is we always scan and search. When we're scanning and searching, we're separating from the danger, and we're looking for three things: other attackers, escape routes, and we're also looking for weapons of opportunity that will help provide a mechanical advantage against that attacker and other attackers.
Back in the class, we'd moved on to some drills with parents and kids. In this case, parents were fighting an attacker while kids stayed safely behind them.
So multiple tasks. Kicking, punching, looking, making sure your kids are right behind you. Does that make sense?
We finished up the class with a friendly competition to see who could punch their bags across the floor fastest. It was pretty challenging, and the losers had to do sit-ups and push-ups. Now you might be asking, why would you teach kids self-defense like this? Is it really necessary? So I wanted to ask Bill that question and get his thoughts on some of the benefits that kids can gain by learning these things.
But for me, when I think about self-defense, a lot of it comes down to me reacting correctly and believing in my own ability. And when we get beginners, especially kids that have done no fighting or no self-defense, teaching them the very foundational skills of punching and kicking, and then them understanding and believing that they can execute those techniques, I think is one of the most important things that we can teach them. Then when they start believing that they can do it, right, they start gaining confidence. When they get a little bit older, they start becoming more aware of how they can interact with other people, recognizing threats and learning how to deal with those. But at the very kind of beginning, I really like to see when they start believing that they can punch and kick.
Great. Cool. Well, thank you so much. That's awesome.
Thank you, Micah.
Yeah, thank you. Finished our Krav Maga session. Did you guys like it?
Yeah.
What did you guys do? Did you punch anybody?
Yeah. No.
You didn't? Okay.
No.
So we had a lot of fun in the self-defense class today. I think our kids learned a lot about situational awareness and even just practiced some basic striking. But this is really just the beginning of our conversation on self-defense. We're going to be using this to talk to our kids about things like setting boundaries and saying no, and what to do when people cross the line in different circumstances. I think it's really important to give kids a framework for this before they're ever in a situation so that they do know how to respond and they have those mental tools in place. But it's also just good for them to build the physical and mental resilience that comes with doing some things that are a bit rougher than we might normally be used to as well. So yeah, if you have found this video helpful, I definitely recommend you get out and do a self-defense course or a seminar and learn some of these things alongside your family. And if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We're going to be sharing more on a weekly basis. And until next time, get out and do some mighty things.
So, Krav Maga, it's a place where you like punch, punch, kick. Oh yeah. Please like and subscribe, because I want to hit the millions, and make sure to go outside too, okay? Bye.